Hey y'all. Today is February 16th, and it's currently 2 minutes from 9 o'clock East Coast time. As usual, I apologize for any background sounds. This is the only space where I'm by myself right now, and it is what it is. My window is open, and they are shoveling the snow outside. So that's what you may hear. Also, I am not a professional YouTuber, so just please excuse my audio and take the messages as I give them to you. These are things that I take very seriously. I am an intuitive being, so I just feel like, this is what I do. And when I don't dive into my intuition, I kind of feel lost. I even stopped, just praying or talking to my ancestors, I guess. Like, I have an ancestral altar that I haven't been to in months. I guess because, spiritually, I've just been feeling a little lost. Or like I don't hear intuitively. I guess feeling stuck. Or like I can't even receive any messages. So I would have recorded this earlier, but honestly, I was in bed and I began doing laundry. So instead of not recording, or yesterday I was going to wait until like the early morning, because those are the only moments during the day where I feel most comfortable recording, either in the middle of the night or early in the morning, when it's still dark and no one is up. Anyways, I'm over here looking what I wrote my notes on. These are intuitive messages that I've been receiving, that I gathered today, and only the ending is from today. But most of what I'm speaking of is probably from 2 days ago. So before more noise comes, let me just hurry up and read what has been on my paper. And if you were like me, you could have thought of a possible solution to your problems this morning. That's just a little side note. So if you have, I think you kind of want to take that knowledge and run with it. Anyway, I've said this before, go to the water, use water to cleanse your soul. And this was confirmed by, I don't know if I really need to read that part. I'll read it anyways. Just songs that I heard. And honestly, I can't even read the next sentence. I don't know what that says. So I will move on. Your potential lies in the unknown. Don't go against the grain at this point. You know, another side note, I'm a queen of going against the grain. But at this point, you need to flow with the energy. Go with the flow of the energy. Meaning don't push too hard. Rest. Like, I was resting earlier this week. I don't like to do things like that because to me it seems lazy. But I literally took a nap, like during the daytime, on a weekday. And I don't like doing those things because it feels like it's not right to me. And I don't know who came up with these 5-day work weeks. I'm not meant to be a worker anyways. So that's also something in my life that I intend on changing. But even for children, and even for the children now, it's like there's just more responsibility these days. Like, my youngest has more responsibility than I did when I was in elementary school. When I was in elementary school, I was simply allowed to be a kid. I had no worries. And I loved my life. Now it's different. The kids' attitudes are different. The teachers are different. The turnover, there's a high turnover rates when it comes to teachers being employed. They don't stay. You don't see the teachers staying in the school all throughout the years it takes for you to complete, from the beginning of your schooling to the end, from when you graduate from that academic, school or facility, whatever. I will continue. So rest. You'll pay attention to the moments when you feel drained and when you need to rest, or even certain things that you need to get in order to better your life, to better your routine, not for anyone else. I think there's so much information to consume nowadays. Honestly, like, I can't even count the number of times my brain has just been on overload because of all the information that's out here that I'm trying to consume. Even when I'm not trying to consume information, with these computers in our hands, and just the way everything is set up, is pretty much impossible. Even like everything requires like an app now, either an app or emails. Something like I would have received a flyer about in school about a performance or whatever. I have to go on an app now to look for these performances, to speak to all the teachers and dumb shit, when I can have a fucking face-to-face conversation about a motherfucking issue, or just weekly progress or whatever, just shit like that. Things we used to just write out on a piece of paper, we don't even do those things anymore. And we think that it's healthy for children to live like this, but it is not. Like, after 5th grade, when it comes to my children, like after 5th grade, I'm looking into homeschool options, just simply because it's too much. And the kids are highly influenced with negativity nowadays, and like, I don't want to put myself into situations, if I see patterns with children and there's no resolution that is coming, I don't want to put myself in any type of legal situations, because I've been talking to the school or I've been speaking to the parents about either sexual harassment or something, and I feel like you guys are forcing my hands now, literally forcing my physical hands now, because I've tried to come to a resolution with you guys about certain issues. So I'm just going to remove my children from that equation, because, and honestly, I don't even think a lot of kids deserve my children. A lot of people didn't even deserve me in their lives. There's a lot of children that are assholes. I don't know if people noticed or not. Children are assholes. And there'll be like a few sweet children nowadays. It's just so absurd to me. Anyway, let me continue from what I'm reading. Take inspired action. And these are things I also forget that I wrote, and they're resonating with me right now. So as I'm speaking to you guys, I'm also speaking to myself. Take inspired action. Inspired action doesn't feel forced. It'll never feel forced. It'll be an effortless action that you took in a way that wasn't so hard for you, but something good comes out of it and you don't even know it. Like, you won't even know when you're taking it. So take inspired actions. We are here on a journey to use the earth to heal yourself. Also sounds. Like, I was just looking at the power of sound the other day. So use the earth. And also, like, jewelry, that that black girl style or whatever. She may have like an extravagant, think of maybe like back in the day, like 90s, 2000s. There was always that one black girl that had like 5 chains, a whole row of earrings filled up, her whole ear filled with earrings, long nails. But jewelry can also be healing. It's just now that jewelry is cut like crack. As soon as we get the jewelry, it's being diluted. You know what I'm saying? So be very picky with what you place on your body. Sorry, I burped. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I just wanted to apologize in case it seemed rude or not ladylike. I don't really care, but I'm just apologizing to be polite. So use the earth. Stones, like, I don't really gotta break it down when it comes to the earth. Literally, just go outside and look. Take a step outside, breathe in the freaking prana, and use the earth. Like, there are things, that's what it's here for. We're the ones, I'm not gonna say we're, certain individuals like myself, maybe others may resonate with this phrase. We the ones who answered the call. To be a divine being with a mission to heal and to help uplift humanity and the frequencies of the earth. You could be someone who experienced a lot of pain, but as I've stated many times, that was your schooling. That was your education on life. So you could take the steps that you need to. So where did I leave off? Taking expired action. Yeah, we are here for a journey and to use the earth. I said that. Use sounds. Educate yourself on these things, please. So when it comes to the earth and sounds, look into some things about this. Steps you need to take to close out. Yeah, so right now you are taking steps. I also think I wrote that at the bottom somewhere. So sorry if it seems repetitive. Right now, what you don't see is, right now I have a lot of anxiety. It's not even anxiety. Yeah, I guess. It's kind of like fear of the unknown and consequences I could receive for the things that I need to speak up about. But I know no good will come if I don't speak up. So I have to stand up for myself and stand up for my family by speaking words and confronting corrupt individuals. And yeah, I stand alone in doing that. And I also have to face these corrupt individuals like daily. I mean, it's nothing because I don't really get, but what I'm saying is since I see these people, we've seen how society has even gotten rid of, literally taking people off of this realm of earth that have spoken up with good intentions because they needed to speak up. There's countless cases of the government doing this to people. So you are just closing out a cycle. So you may feel uncomfortable, but you're going to continue. That uncomfortable feeling is not going to go away until you take the right steps to do what you need to do. And y'all, this is just channeling. Because God be speaking to me when I'm in my power. When I'm living the way I'm supposed to be living, like the universe speaks to me every day. I am a vessel. I am a divine being. A lot of us are. But don't be scared of chaos. Don't be scared of chaos. Where you're at is done. Could be a living situation. It could be a relationship that kind of feel like it's not going anywhere. It could be, your friendships that don't really benefit your life. Addictions, like whatever it is, like any type of drug. I don't know if it's your phone. Wherever you're at is dead, yo. And if you stay there, nothing good will come from it. You've probably been noticing bad energy surrounded in certain places or people. And it's like all the time. It's continuous. So you need to separate yourself from those type of people and from that environment, period. And when you do these things, that's literally you. I've spoken about before me being in this tunnel. And I feel like I'm in the middle of the tunnel. Then I also spoke about how I felt like I was at the end of the tunnel. So I feel like I'm at the end of the tunnel. Yo, sometimes it takes motherfucking chaos for a clean slate. You know, we've seen this. We can use so many different analogies. You know, look at a volcano or wildfire. Let me speak about my life right now. I am the curse breaker. I don't give a fuck who believes that or not. You know, but I know for sure I came here, I don't know, and I need to tap into my higher self so I can like see the motherfucking deal I made. I want to see that shit. Like, yo, can you explain this to me, please? Because life be lifing, and I just need a little better understanding. Like, play a little movie clip for me or something. Like, when I was talking to you, you was talking to me. What were we speaking about? Did I say I was gonna come here? I already know that I'm here. I already agreed to it, but I would like to see. Don't mind me, y'all. Like, I'm a mess. And we can't take life too seriously all the time. There's a time and a place for everything. There's a time for goofiness, and there's a time to be serious and to be real. So don't be scared of chaos. Where you are at is done. I said that. What's next? You answered the call. See? You answered the call. Now it's time to take the next step in the mission. Do not spin the block on past energies. Energy has to be balanced out. The bullied capybara story. If I can remember, because I wrote this like a day or two ago. Definitely not a day ago, like 2 days ago, maybe. Alright, so there's this little video. If you're not sure what the, like, I'm not even completely sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. A capybara is basically those like really big, it looks like a big rat, like a big hamster or something. Alright, there was this rescued like capybara or something, and it was getting bullied by the other animals. You know what? I don't even feel like telling that story right now because I don't even really remember everything that happened. I remembered it when I wrote it though. So let me just give you like Cinderella analogy. You know, she was the cleaner, she was the housekeeper, the maid, the cook. She was given the rags. Then she was given the riches by the universe, by her guides. She was given the riches. She didn't know that she had these guides all the time when she was going through this chaos and living this life that she was living. Always, you know, thinking, how could this be her life? Even just being satisfied with it at times to make the most of the life that she had. But I need to watch that, because I need to see, like, what was the exact moment that led to her riches. I think really it was her going out on a whim. Notice what I said, you take inspired action, and you're just going to be guided naturally to do this. Your inspired action is never going to feel forced. It's going to feel like something naturally for you to do, or say like something you feel like you've been working hard at, or whatever, and you feel like you've been getting no recognition. There's going to be just one day where like you pop off and you're going to get recognized for what you did in the past. Like, you could have been the ugly sheep too in your family. Like, I know, well, I wasn't the ugly sheep. Don't ever get that twisted. But I guess in a way, the black sheep, let's say that. The black sheep, you know. I was always the one who stood out in my family. It just never seemed like the demonic people in my family, I could never make them happy, and they never liked me. And even when I was being nice to them, they still was, some people will be nice to you and stuff to collect information. People will collect information on you for I don't know how long, and that's their mission. But a lot of people, sometimes you could be born into a family of demons. Sometimes you're born into the family of demons for a reason. But you will shine. So with that being said, as a resolution, no, not a resolution. Hey, resolution. Why did I just randomly say that? I don't randomly speak about resolutions. You know, that word doesn't just naturally just come out of my mouth by accident. So you're looking for everyone for advice when all along you are your own light to your path. You just needed the path to be illuminated. Illumination cannot happen without the light. You will now begin the next phase. You are the answer. Your kin is the answer. They will carry the baton. Also, what I mentioned about chaos. Chaos is also going to heal my family, because I'm the one to speak up about everything. But I'll carry that burden, because from chaos, after chaos comes healing. Always remember that. So I really advise you to go within. You got to speak up about something, speak up about it, and stick to it. Don't double back. Don't get lazy. Rest when you need to rest. Detox your friendships. Any additional messages are going to be from these angel cards that I'm trying to hurry up, because the children are waking up and they're going to come in here, and it's going to throw me off. Detox your friendships. You know how they say, show me who your friends are and I'll show you your future? Yeah. Also, I noticed what I've been doing this year is I've been looking at other people's lives, but they ain't my fucking lives. Like, asking people what's their routine and things. Yeah, because things have been helpful. But also, like, you know, just in those moments when you feel lost, some information has been helpful. But I also feel like everybody's routine can't be your routine, because they are who they are and you are who you are. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending your time with. That message is not for me. That message is for someone else that needs to hear it. Gratitude list. I spoke about this yesterday with my children. For us to do a vision board. But honestly, I'm not even sure if I'm going to follow up with it about myself. But honestly, today I just really need to be in silence, and I need to go within. So I'm going to do my vision board, but I'm not going to force no one to do theirs. They can do it at another time. So gratitude list, a vision board, to keep your focus. Keep it by your bed so you can see it when you wake up and when you go to bed. Positivity, faith, and optimism. Yeah, so this morning I noticed the past couple of mornings when I wake up, I automatically start worrying or being mad about yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Being mad at my kids about something from yesterday, literally as soon as I open my eyes. And then I start shaking. I don't know if you shake your foot to soothe you, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And then I automatically start doing that as I'm laying in the bed. I haven't even gotten up. Declutter. You could either need to declutter your home and also your mind and your friendships. Yeah, focus on your priorities. And an employment change might also come. My hesitation is because I'm not even going to speak about it. Also, an unexpected employment change. Your career path is leading you to a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release. I hate when they slam that fucking door. Will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. Remember the Cinderella reference that I use, how her guide was the fairy godmother, whoever, which I'm going to call her guide, was the one who gave her the riches. But it was things she was entitled to all along. I say that, I bring that up because notice how I told you, I haven't been connecting, and also maybe feeling lost, spiritually. Your ancestors, I could be speaking of someone with African ancestry. Your ancestors have been with you. They have never left you. They will never leave you because you're so pure and they love you and you have a mission. So pay yourself first. Make yourself most important. You don't take care of yourself first. You can't even take care of the people around you. So make yourself most important. Financial obligations by setting along a portion of income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present, in your future. So I'll definitely receive that message. But yeah, these are February 16th vibes. Remember, you may have to ruffle some feathers, but solution comes after that. And you or these people just don't know it. I've thought of some solutions, but all of these solutions include other people being upset with me. But that's all right, because I can eat that. There'll be also your loved ones. There may be things your loved ones may be mad at you about next steps that you have to take, but it is going to benefit them and benefit your relationship in the future. So remember, I said it is through chaos comes clarity and healing. So don't ever forget that. Peace out.